patience to wait for me to hit the record button. Mr. Oh, I'm so much better than Howie. I beat the stage that required patience. Oh, I don't want to wait for you to hit the record button. I'm just playing now. Fuck it.
You can't let me just have that one, can you?
I can let you have it as long as you don't rub it in. You started rubbing it in like second one.
The one that you couldn't beat, I managed to get. You can't let me have the happiness of that.
When you rub it in, no, I can't. I cannot let you have that anymore. That's why we can't have nice things.
It's like, achievement exists. Stop rubbing it in!
It's like, achievement exists. Okay, cool. Ha! I beat it! And you did the thing that you couldn't. Like, oh, alright, well, since you're gonna play it that way...
The achievement isn't that I beat it. I mean, well, that is an achievement for me in this game. No, the achievement is that it was the one you couldn't get, and I'm proud of that. I also think you can do it, and you have the ability.
Oh, I'm sure I have the ability. I don't have the patience, though.
Yeah. So, the achievement is had patience.
Because maybe you can tune out that annoying sound and having to restart over and over. I can't.
True.
I would much rather die and restart a normal stage, or even a difficult stage, than just keep getting pushed back to start over a thing.
Here's the thing. One of the downsides to where I work is like occasionally just like the worst music is playing on the trailer music.
Okay.
And every year for like one specific game, it's always like kind of obnoxious hip hop music. I love hip hop, but it's the kind that like has like high school band music playing to like drive itself, and then it's like overly repetitive.
Was it a High School Musical video game?
Almost. But
how do you almost be a specific video game?
Crayola Scoot was almost Tony Hawk.
What?
I'm kidding. But
oh, Crayola Scoot. I thought you.
But
I misheard you. I thought you said Crail of Scoot. I was like, what the hell?
But the thing is like, I now when that music comes on, I start like bobbing my head to it and start like tapping the counter to the music. I'm like, oh my god. I'm in Stockholm with this song.
What, Crayola Scoot?
No, just that the music that plays on for the trailer, just to loop it back around to what I was saying.
I was about to say, is your store actively promoting the paragon of gameplay that is Crayola Scoot?
You know full well that game was not nearly as bad as both of us were expecting it to be.
No, it's just I still give it crap because even though it is a competent, like, Tony Hawk clone.
Yeah, it's better than Tony Hawk 5.
I'm just not a Tony Hawk game type of person.
Yeah. Whereas I have like 2 copies of Tony Hawk 5 for the Nokia N-Gage.
Why do you
not
have
5?
5 for the N-Gage?
No, I have Tony Hawk 1 for the N-Gage. My brain was just like mentioning Tony Hawk. Damn it! I was doing so well!
That's what you get for mentioning Tony Hawk in A Pop Is Light.
Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3 are good! Tony Hawk 4 for the N64 came out like 2 years after the last N64 game ever came out. And we're currently taking pre-orders for Just Dance 2020 for the Nintendo Wii.
For the Wii.
It's not coming out for the Wii U.
Yeah, I know.
I love that. I kind of
Why
want to
is that something that you like?
I don't know. I just love the idea of like 2 generations back coming out, but 1 generation back not coming out. Be like a game coming out for the Sega Saturn nowadays. You're like, alright, cool, let's pre-order this.
Dude, considering how dead their hardware division has been, that would be like a game coming out on the Sega anything right now.
Hey, their hard drive division's currently doing something cool.
What are they doing?
They,
besides collecting dust.
Well, they...
Decomposing.
They had been using that garbage...
Returning to the elements from which they came.
That garbage at games version of the system that they've been publishing like every few years.
I don't know what that is.
It's one of those knockoff plug-and-play ones, but it was like full of Genesis games, but the audio emulation was bad.
I remember that. Okay, yeah.
Well, they announced they were going to do another one a couple of years ago, and there was booing in the audience. So, you know what Sega did? They fired at games and got another company known for making emulation devices to create a new one.
You know, before you finished that sentence the way you did, I thought you were going to say, they fired at the crowd, and they just executed all of them.
Video games don't cause violence!
Via firing
And I will
squad.
punch anyone who says that. That actually reminds me.
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of my favorite story about Stephen Hawking.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you know this, but the man has a twisted sense of humor.
Did he fire at the E3 crowd?
Oh, even better.
Okay.
There used to be this rumor that because, you know, he's a man in a wheelchair,
yes,
he would run over the feet of people he didn't like with his wheelchair.
Okay.
And because he knew that, what are they going to say? You know, oh, the disabled man hurt my feelings, you know? And one day during
Hey,
an
don't run
interview-
over my foot, you dick!
One day during an interview, someone brought it up, and his response was, "That is an absolute lie, and I will run over the foot of anybody who tries to repeat it."
God damn it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I do have a question. I imagine you would be one of the people.
No!
Brian!
I don't know what happened!
What? I know what happened. You pressed the down button. You have no reason to press the down button in this stage.
I know I don't have a reason to press the down button, and I'm not pressing the down button
You
most of the
did
time. I
press
think it's
it.
just the
You
D-pad.
don't-
I'm rocking across it
Don't
because the way my
butt
thumb
stomp
sits
without
on it.
using the D button.
Is it? Oh, it's just pressing down. Okay. I think I'm just rocking across it by
Oh my
mistake while I'm
goodness.
rocking
Like,
back
I'm not
and forth.
pressing the D button, he says as he goes butt first into the abyss. Oh, God.
I gazed upon the abyss, and the
And you
abyss
went-
gazed back.
And then you dove ass first into it.
I was doing so well.
But no, a question I was going to ask.
Yeah?
So, you remember the episode of Futurama where Fry met Al Gore, Stephen Hawking?
The Defenders of the Space-Time Continuum episode, yes.
Yeah, that one. Did Stephen Hawking,
Yes.
for lack of a better term, voice himself?
Yes, he did.
That was Stephen Hawking?
And it was Al Gore, too.
Okay. See, I don't doubt that it's Al Gore, because I remember reading that Futurama was his favorite show. So
Well, his daughter was a writer on it.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that part I did not know. But yeah, I imagine he probably would have jumped at the chance.
And he
to,
was such a good sport about the way the daughter wrote him. And of course, Stephen Hawking was a big sport and like the, taking credit for other people's.
I call it a Hawking hole. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, yeah, anytime he appeared there, that was him. Every time he appeared on The Big Bang Theory, that was him. Like the voice work. They didn't just like use stock footage of him or anything like that. And
Oh, Stephen Hawking. I thought you were talking about Al Gore.
no, Stephen Hawking. Yeah, he's got a brilliant sense of humor. Like he was such a dry wit. I mean, and he was kind of an asshole to people, like especially his first wife, who they totally romanticized their marriage in the first movie when he was not good to her.
I never actually saw the movie.
It's a good movie, but
Should not be a surprise. I almost pretty much any time you bring up a movie, I say no, I haven't seen that one. Like 99% of anything that can remotely be considered
yeah.
a movie.
The most recent movie I've seen, you gave me, and you haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as Detective Pikachu came out on Blu-ray, I was like, yeah, it came out. I need to go watch this. And you were like, hey, can I get the digital code? And I was like, yeah, sure, here you go. And so you've already seen it, and I still haven't. It's been sitting on my table for like a week and a half. I need to watch that. Tell me this, was it at least good?
It was extremely good.
Because I heard that it had mixed opinions.
I don't know who would have a bad opinion of it. It's the best video game movie I've seen ever. Like it's better than Mortal Kombat. Like in terms of
Annihilation, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Annihilation was pretty damn good because it doesn't lie. Right on the package, it says destroy your expectations.
Oh boy.
And my expectations were that it was going to be good. So
Yeah,
they were
those were dashed upon the rocks of reality very quickly.
Oh yeah. You should watch the Good Bad Flicks about that, where he like describes the history of the Mortal Kombat movies and how they got made. It's fascinating. He covers the creation of the games, the movies, all the TV shows.
I was gonna say, there was actually another channel I've taken to watching in recent months.
Yeah.
A guy named Matt McMuscles makes a series called What Happened.
Oh yeah, I love What Happened.
Yeah, it usually revolves around games, but he has started doing more on movies now, and his most recent one was the Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie. Oh shit, you got over half of them.
Because I had a new idea.
Just
Go to the top.
No shit.
Go straight to the top.
It's
Don't worry
literally-
about getting the coins and then grab them again on my way back down.
Let's say the stage is literally called Arise with the Cannonballs. Oh, am I supposed to go to the top? Was that an objective of the stage?
But anyway, back to What Happened.
What happened? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Was he just went into
Like, gonna reset those cannons. I don't like their spacing.
Like what happened with the production of
Yeah.
the movie? Holy crap, that was a bit of a shit show.
Yeah. I gained a lot more respect for Paul Anderson after watching how the first Mortal Kombat came to be. Like, also, I gained a lot of respect for Christopher Lambert after I found out more about that film.
Yeah, the fact that he legitimately gave the second movie script a read and was like, no, it sucks. Okay, bye.
Well, not just that, how he handled the first movie. His his agency wanted to charge the studio way more money just to have him go on location, and he's like, yeah, no, that's not happening, and like not that's not happening to the studio. That's not happening to his production company. So they're like, fine, you're not going then. They're just gonna have to shoot on location, and then you'll film in a studio. And he's like, oh yeah, no, that's not happening either. And on his own money, he flew out to where they were on location so he could film with them. And he bought food for the crew, made sure they all had good accommodations. And when the crew of people that were supposed to be moving all their supplies were like not doing what they were supposed to, he hired a guy that came out and whipped them all into shape, and they didn't have any more problems from their local production crew anymore. Like he made the shoot good for everybody. Like he was absolutely a good sport to everyone. They let him write most of his lines as Raiden, like especially his part where he just goes, ha ha ha. Oh, sorry.
The parts where he gives like the ominous laughter and then just has to kind of apologize for it.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
I just thought it was a simple but like endearing little touch. Just I would love to. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe in-game Raiden should not do that because it really doesn't seem like his type of.
He should just be insulting the Elder God or consulting the Elder Gods.
Insulting the Elder Gods.
Yeah, there you go. Insult the Elder Gods.
Just goes, hey, Cetrion, your hair sucks! Hey, Argus, fuck your beard!
You and the other Elder Gods could do one. I'm here now.
Could do one? What the hell?
Where's the last one? Am I missing it?
No, you gotta go higher. You gotta go higher.
Okay.
It says rise. You gotta keep rising up there.
All right, but another thing that happened, Paul Anderson would take the dailies to local arcades and show them to kids to make sure that they got the feel right.
Another thing they did was they probably sat here just watching you stand here and run down the time.
Well, I was waiting for the cannon to get to the angle I wanted.
It's not changing anymore.
If I don't make this run, like, I'm going to have to call it.
Oh, well, you're not going to make the run if you don't hold the jump button to get more altitude on those jumps.
Look, I did the conveyor belt stage. Leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that? Am I beating? Have you not beaten this stage that I did beat?
Also, you know what the kids kept asking Paul Anderson?
What did they keep asking Paul Anderson?
How many balls did Goro have?
Oh my god.
They kept asking how it worked with him, and that's what inspired them doing the ball punch. That, and of course, the Jean-Claude Van Damme connection.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there was just the Van Damme connection.
There was supposed to be a much bigger fight. I'm going to go ahead and just call it here on this.
I was about to say, because you've actually put down the controller and are just, like, fixing your hands.
Good job, Taco. You beat me. I almost had it, but
adjusting
my hands are going numb playing that stage.
You're, like, adjusting your rings. I'm like, are you sure you're done with this? Because I can't tell right now.
But they said the biggest diva on the set was the Goro suit because it kept breaking down.
Oh my god.
They couldn't film the better fights that they wanted, so they did like the zoomed out shot of the fight that was all CG on the mountainside.
Oh, like just before he gets knocked off the cliff?
Yeah, and then they're like, how can we end this and still keep it in character? So they reshot as the nut punch. The fight with Scorpion was supposed to end with him just getting sucked into his own portal, and that was supposed to be the end of it.
Oh.
But then when the kids were like, there need to be more fights, they reshot extra scenes to add that extra fight in.
The second half of the Johnny Cage and Scorpion
fight?
In
fact, the second half is actually just the hangar they rented at the beginning of the movie with just stuff added to it.
Oh, jeez. All right. So let me see.
And the guy that played Scorpion played Sub-Zero in the sequel.
Okay.
Sorry. I could go on.
Are you still going on, or can I give you a stage code now?
Okay, let me go back.
Because, I mean, I know I love the Mortal Kombat movie, but goddamn.
I know a lot about it.
Okay, let me see. What can we... Ah, here we go. Okay. But you know what? Not yet. I'm not going to give you that one yet. We're running short on time. I'm going to give you one I think you can do pretty quickly.
Okay.
SVK FB0 CNG. Now, are your hands still numb?
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
I feel personally attacked.
Why?
Making fun of IBS. Also, that guy totally looks like he's wearing a Kamen Rider helmet.
Oh, okay. Why don't you go play the stage?
That was way too much Taco Bell and got bad gas. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm loving that screenshot. That's making me feel good.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I promise you'll I can't even finish that
IBS,
sentence.
instant
Instant bullshit? Brian,
I hit up and it did nothing.
there's a door right there. This door's right there. There he is.
Okay.
You want to shoot him?
No.
Okay.
Part of me thinks that's what I'm supposed to do, or not supposed to do.
Okay. Well, if you think of an alternative, you've got 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're going to beat it this time.
Nope.
Okay. That's what you're going to do? You're not even going to take your lumps like a man? You're just going to time out?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I can't think of how you can even get in there to do damage.
Okay.
It's like, I don't... Oh, I'm in the... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I picked up that.
You made 0 attempts.
I didn't even realize that I had it. That's it?
That's why I asked. Are you going to shoot him? And you're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. If you got the alternative, you have at it. Come on, keep going. Keep going. You're almost there.
Yeah, this is... Now that I know what to do, this is...
Good job. Okay. There you go. Take the door. Keep going. You're almost there, Brian.
No, it's fine. I can do it now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Aww.
Wait, what? Oh, time.
I mentioned that earlier.
I didn't realize the time was that low, yeah.
Yeah, I even said it your first time through. I was like, well, whatever you do, you gotta come up within 5 seconds. And you're like, oh, okay. And you just didn't do anything except jumped in his little pit and died. I'm watching you just... Holy crap.
This I've been doing for a long time.
Yeah, I know. Someone... You look like someone set your hand on the medium setting.
Yep.
How did that one thing... There was something I think I've mentioned maybe once or twice on the show, Skippy's List.
Yeah.
It was something special... something Skippy, a guy, a specialist in the Army, is no longer allowed to do in the U.S. Army.
Yeah.
And one of the things said something like, no longer allowed to
come on!
No longer allowed to bring anything in the office that can move across the table on the medium setting.
I'm not gonna make it. Oh!
I need to make it! I need to make it!
I didn't realize the pipe was gonna be right above the flag.
Ow! I'm gonna fucking phone it in before I even get there. Time runs out.
Oh goodness.
19 seconds?
Yeah, I want to know how this guy got 19 seconds. I'm legitimately
They had to be
curious.
using one of those like auto fire plug-in controllers.
That's what I'm thinking. But all right, so you did that. I think.
That's a good job though. That's good. You did good.
Well, I was gonna say we can wait till next episode because we're at that time.
I can go ahead and pull it up and
I
like get the
get-
teaser for what we're getting me into.
Fine. All right. What do you want? Do you want a difficult one? Or you want some kind of easy?
It's entirely your choice. I don't get to
I was about to
pick
say,
my pain.
were you finishing a sentence there, or were you kind of hanging on that? All right. Well, tell you what. P16 4DD VTF. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that at that
Super
right there.
Bell speed run.
Gonna leave that at there.
A Ronald request.
Ronald Quest. Now I don't know who Ronald is. That's you're as lost as I am on that. But you know that's what we're gonna have to deal with next time.
40 seconds.
Yeah, 40 seconds to get to the
I
end.
promise not to play it between episodes.
All right.
My first run will be
Will be a
next
fresh
episode.
one when we
yeah.
start next time.
World record is 29 seconds. Well, 30 seconds really.
30 seconds. Hey,
28
next time.
clears.